What's up, everybody? It's your girl. She's back in action, ready to take on everything. Um, I just seen Blonde. Let's break down to it. I got notes, and just in the holiday spirit, I got my notebook, which is mostly Edgar Allan Poe novel notebook, which is pretty cool. So I can see why it's NC-17. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I see why now it's NC-17. I literally had to sit down right now to get my bearings as to what the hell I just watched. First of all, before I say anything, and I do mean before I say anything because I know a lot of people will be like, well, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. Let me just kind of say it. Ana de Armas, honey, you earned a freaking future Oscar. I don't give a damn. She played the fuck out as Mary Monroe. I'm just gonna come out and say it for real. That she played everybody in this film played their part well. But Anna, girl, you as Marilyn Monroe, we have to give you all the flowers. All the flowers we could give you. All the flowers. But at the same time, we're gonna have to take some points because okay, that's great. So but it's weird. It's weird. Mom's listening to her music right now, so it's not like a hollow ghost voice, but whatever it is. So, but the film itself, I mean, look, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I know a lot of people don't really want to go there, but I'm gonna come out and say it. That film was a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie. There were some scenes in the movie that I literally just had to detach myself from it because I know damn well hell that could not be me. Because I sat there and watched that whole thing, and I literally had anxiety. But the cinematography, the lighting, the 1 minute it's color to represent what the media look at Marilyn Monroe. The next minute it's black and white to kind of see what Norma Jean really is. The whole process is not supposed to be pretty. I know a lot of people are saying, this is awful. This is disturbing. Domink recently just came out and said, this is I want you to feel uncomfortable. I want you to feel uncomfortable because everything, even though it's a fictionalization, this shit is pretty much true. I want you to feel uncomfortable because it's the truth. And to be brutally honest, I'm gonna have to agree. I know a lot of people are saying, let this woman rest. And I agree, but sometimes, some stories gotta be told as a cautionary tale. And unfortunately, sorry, I just had a bean burrito. Unfortunately, Marilyn Monroe's story is that one story that's a cautionary tale of what happened when fame easily manipulate an innocent mind. We love Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was the goddess. Marilyn Monroe was the beauty. But we only saw the facade. We didn't see that, Norma Jean, a real person, We just assumed, oh, that's Lorelei Lee. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing her in, How to Marry a Millionaire. Oh, I love that. But you don't know what the real. I mean, that's just a character. This is the real person we're talking about. From the miscarriages to the you know what. I can't say that on YouTube, but y'all know what I mean. But it's just like for real, it kind of like after you watch it, you just gotta take a shower, or better yet, after you watch it, you gotta take a big cry because I mean the whole thing is just wild. It is crazy, but it's sad. But it's, even though it's fictionalized, some of the stuff we all know who they're talking about. The playwright, the ex-athlete. We all know who they are, but they don't want to use their whole name, which is creative. But I mean, that whole thing is just it's just messy. I mean, it was kind of hard to watch in some scenes where they abused Norma Jean. In the movie, they call her Norma Jean, not Marilyn Monroe. But then again, I think we all knew who that is. But the abuse, some scenes with the Force, you know what? Everything. I mean, I can see why people got mad. Yeah, I wrote in my Halloween journal. You can see Edgar Allan Poe, and I wrote that technically it was a hard film to sit through. The cinematography, delicious, beautiful, perfect. Um, Anna Diamars, girl, you did your shit. You did that. But, costume setting, kind of give you behind the scenes, kind of showing color is glamorous, but also hint of sadness and stuff like that. Camera shots, everything. I mean, this is a wild ride. Pretty much. This is a wild, crazy ride, pretty much. Somebody said this is like a Requiem of a Dream. It was Jared Leto, and that everybody was drunk, and Jennifer Connelly was in it. That's what this pretty much is. I mean, it's just like it kind of make you grab your pearls, like, oh my god, Jesus, like that kind of thing. But the film is, we can see why. Like I said, this is NC-17. If you have heart problems, you can't take certain amount of stuff. It ain't for you. But artistically, this is a masterpiece. Cinematography wise, everything, this is a masterpiece. This is really good. But I just think after this Marilyn Monroe fictional thing, let this woman rest, okay? Let her rest. The film, yeah, okay, it's cool. But let this be the last time, okay? Let this be. We have seen several movies. My Day with Marilyn. Um, I think they did a movie in Smash called Bombshell. Everything else about Marilyn and her trauma and Netflix bullcrap of Marilyn Monroe lost tapes. We all heard that. But I think at this time, let this be the last. Let this be the last time we bring this. I know we want to keep her memory alive because they always say you die two times. You die when your body leaves the earth, and you die when your name is no longer mentioned. I get it, but at the same time, let's just keep her memory alive with the films that she gave us. You know, How to Marry a Millionaire. They're no business like show business, something like that. The Misfits, Don't Bother Knocking. You know what I mean? Keep her memory alive with films like that. Don't keep bringing up her backstory because it's mostly just victimizing her again. You just keep giving this. Let her rest, okay? Let her rest. Let this be the last. Okay, I know this is based off a book, a fictionalized book called Blonde that was released a couple of years ago, I think in 2000. Let that be it. Okay, let that be it. Have we not learned earlier? I mean, let it alone. Leave it alone. Okay? Her story, the cinematography, everything else. Okay, it's a good movie for some parts, but let this be the last film. Let this be it. Okay? That girl have went through more things, and she's still going through it, even if she is passed on to the great yonders. Leave Marilyn alone after this, okay? All right, because I mean, this is going too far. This is just this, NC-17. A lot of people say that this will might get a Golden Globe, might get one, maybe might get nominated for an Oscar. Which I mean, Anna played that role, so if she ain't nominated, I don't know what the fuck. Between her, Michelle Yeoh from Everywhere and Anything, whether Everywhere, Everything, all that same. See that film. If she win an Oscar, okay, cool, that's great. But let this be the last time we give her this, okay? The movie is good, but not great. It's good, but not great. I mean, is it a good film? Yeah. I mean, some parts are great, but it's not like that. Wow, I gotta tell everybody about this. This film is great. Yeah, it did pretty well in in the Venice Film Festival. It did well. It did cool, but okay, all right, cool, fabulous. Andrew Dominic, you did great directing, bro. But let this be the last. Okay, leave her alone. I mean, I know they say that this is fictional. It's not supposed to show Hollywood a glamorous life. It's not. It just mm, mm, it's just okay. It was a film. It was a film. It showed Hollywood. It showed what it was really like. It showed everything. And the fact that they actually shot the last scene I heard in the actual house that Marilyn died in, I think we pushing that too far. I'm sorry. Mm, I mean, I just know. I mean, the Venice Film Festival loved it. They gave it stand ovation somewhat, but I'm that no, that's taking it a little bit too far. You shoot it at an actual location where she died. Oh, okay, that's. Mm. But I mean, I sat there and I was like, okay, that's fine ish. That's fine ish. That's this. Okay. Uh, but I mean, the film itself was very, 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 very uncomfortable. It was kind of just, you know, I wrote notes on it. I took notes. And, Jesus. What can I say that's not already said? I mean, I can see why. I can see why people try to find the right wording, the right sayings about the film. A lot of people are like I can see why. A lot of people are saying, you know what, the performance that Anna did nailed it. That girl was grand. That girl was awesome. You know, it, it's just too much. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just you know. I mean, her story has already been told so many times that literally you just gotta sit there and say, "Oh, great, what was gonna be different this go around?" Oh, it's the same thing as the last film. Okay, whatever. Sure. I mean, that kind of thing. I mean, this time they say it's fictional. Okay. And then the director got mad that the film got rated NC-17. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And I Princess died. I'm just pissed off they didn't put me in it. I like come on now. But all in all, the film was okay. It was good. Wasn't great, but it was good. But I say it once and I'll say it again. Let this be the last time we talk about Marilyn Monroe. Let's talk about her films. Let's talk. If you want to talk about Marilyn Monroe and her personal life, let's talk about the fact of how much she did for the black community. How about that? Let's talk about the fact of how she was friends with Dorothy Dandridge, how she had her own studio, how she was all for the women's movement. Let's talk about that next. Let's talk about the positive thing that she did behind the scenes. Okay? Let's do that. All right? You want to talk about Marilyn Monroe's life? Let's also talk about the goodness that she did. Let's talk about that. Okay? Let this be the last time we glamify her death for the 8,000th time. Let that be done. Okay? Let that be it. All right? Hell, I would like to see a biofilm about Mae Young or Mae West. How about that? Since you want to talk about Blas, let's talk about her. I'm sure you can find some actress in that. But let this be the last film about this woman. Let that woman rest, okay? Well, I know a lot of girls love Marilyn Monroe. She's icon. She was a lovely. Okay, yeah, but behind the scenes, it was tragedy. To us, she lived a fairy tale. To be realized, that was Shakespeare tragedy right there. That's a freaking soap opera. That's tragedy with a capital T. That is some freaking. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't. That is like watching Grave of the Fireflies on repeat. That's how it is. That's tragic. That's the type of tragedy that Shakespeare like, yo, I can't write that. That's the type of tragedy. Let that woman rest. Let that woman rest in her own peace state. Okay? I know that they dedicated. I know that, they said they want to do it her honor. They want to make her human. Okay, that's cool. But you just focusing on the trauma. You're not focusing on the thing that she accomplished or thing. No, you just focus straight on, the Kennedys. Which, to be real honest, I mean, they're as crooked as anything. But I will digress. I'm gonna shut up. Shut the hell up. I'm gonna shut that up. I'm gonna shut up. Because I know what I was gonna say wasn't gonna be nice. So I'm gonna shut the hell up on that one. So anyway, let me move on. But to be honest, let this be the last time we talk about Maryland Tragedy, okay? If we can't talk about the good things that she did behind the scenes, let's not talk about it. We all know what happened with her. We all know that we feel sorry for her. We got it. I ain't knocking nobody. I'm not saying, well, Marilyn Monroe, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, let's talk about the good that Marilyn did. Okay? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what she could do. Let's talk about the positive thing that she did behind the scenes because she had influential powers and stuff. Let's talk about that. Why we gotta always keep talking about her miscarriages, and everything like that, and just glamify on that, but you want to ignore the things that she actually did that actually helped Hollywood? You know we want to talk about that. Like, are you serious? Seriously? Like, come on now. Like, come on. But then again, Andrew Domink want that to be a discussion. Are we obsessed with the actress, or are we just obsessed with her tragedy? Can we separate the two? That's the discussion that everybody on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter all say. That's the debate. Can we separate Norma Jean from Marilyn Monroe, or are they all combined? We just can't tell the difference. We just love watching a train wreck. Someone said something. Britney Spears' whole entire life is pretty much a mirror of Marilyn Monroe. That we all loved watching the car accident. But, she's so beautiful. Why she has so much problems? But we love watching the car accident. Crap like that. But I digress. The film itself was hard to watch. It was good, but it wasn't that great. Matter of fact, it was okay. The only thing I said was good was the actors. That's all I can say. Anna, give that girl her roses. Because for a minute, when that scene came out, I'm like, that bitch is Marilyn. That's Maryland. That's the whole thing. Like, that's Maryland. For real. Like that kind of moment. Just like, Elvis. You thought the dude was Elvis. Like, Elvis is alive. That kind of stuff. She really put it in the work. She really put in the work. But this film is just glamifying her death to the point where literally it's like, yeah, okay. Okay, whatever. But I know everybody said it's fictional, but some truth is in that. Like, there is some kind of truth. I'm gonna give this film about 3.5. I don't have star rating. I'm just gonna say it was cute. It was good, but it wasn't great. It was cute. And it's like, oh, it's a cute film. No, it was cute. They tried. Yeah, I mean, okay. But you really glorified her this time. Oh, you really? Okay, that's fabulous. Okay, another story. Yeah, but it's conflicting. Because you want to say it's a good movie, but at the same time you sit there like, why you gotta bring this up again? Kind of moment. Whatever. I can't get mad. I can't get angry because you know what? It's not me, but it was a good film. It wasn't the best film. It wasn't that great. It was good. It was okay. Yeah. Anna played her heart out. Every other actor and actress that was in that film played their heart out completely with whatever plot they got. But I do know one thing: that book Blood, I know people gonna start downloading the PDF file on Amazon. That or Audible. Give it some time. Anytime there's a book that got turned to a movie stuff, give it some time. People gonna start listening to it. But then again, somebody's like, well, maybe this will bring back, a renaissance for Marilyn Monroe. Maybe people will start watching her films and stuff like that. People been watching Marilyn Monroe stuff. TikTok even brought Marilyn Monroe stuff back. People started lip syncing stuff doing with Marilyn Monroe. Why you gotta glamify her death again? For the 17th time. Come on now. Come on. I'm sure there's plenty of bio books, but however, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the Audrey Hepburn film that's coming out soon. I mean, I got every collectible about Audrey Hepburn, so I know they're gonna do something right with this go around. But all in all, it was a good film. It did, yeah. I don't know why people are upset because I don't know why the cast is upset when it was NC-17. You can see why, but people are talking about it. So Netflix was something. They're getting talked about, that's for sure. Oh, you see that film on Netflix? Everybody talking about it. So they must have did something right. Because you got everybody's attention. Just saying. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, so I took down Halloween notes. So that's one thing. I mean, somebody say, Imani, are you gonna do the review of Jeffrey Dahmer? No. No. Are we good? There's plenty of films about Jeffrey Dahmer that came out. We're good. Every time there's one good film that Netflix did, another one they effed up. So, no. We're good. We're good. Sorry. If it did great, look just like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Scared the hell out of everybody. But, no. Mm-mm. No. I have standards. This YouTube channel has standards and practices. I will not stoop myself that low for Jeffrey Dahmer. We all seen it. No serial you-know-whaters will be around. Real you-know-whaters will be allowed on this YouTube channel. Because they don't deserve any recognition at all. Period. But the burn 11 depths of you-know-what. So, they will not be on here. Horror films, sure. But, real serial you-know-whaters, no. The other livers will not get any kind of recognition whatsoever. There I said. So, moving on. I finally managed the long-awaited Pearl. Mia Goth did her thing. If you have not seen X, which I suggest everybody see, it's a good film. You would know the old lady is Pearl, the old lady that, haven't knocked her boots since 1920. This is her prequel as to how she became the psycho old lady. And all I gotta say is, I wish to be that scarecrow. There you go. I ain't gonna spell that much, but I will spoil some of it that she did bump and grind. No, I'm not giving even more Kelly. She did knock boots with a scarecrow. Google it. It's on YouTube. I had to watch that 2 times when I was in the theater. I bust out laughing. I'm like, this girl did not just do what I think she did. She did. And, Mia Goth. Everybody in the cast did their thing. They good. But Mia Goth. That, if I had to put a wild card on a person for Best Actress in the Oscar that everybody mentioned on YouTube, I would nominate Mia Goth as Pearl for Best Actress in a Motion Pictures. I don't care. She gave it all, okay? She gave it everything. Give her roses. That's a solid. That's a damn good movie. That's the best film I've seen for the Halloween season. But she did her shit. She did her thing. Homegirl did not miss a beat. She sat there at the end. It's like, you go, girl. You hold that smile till it turned black. And she held that smile. Tears and all. I don't even think she blinked. I just... my she had that spot. She locked her damn mouth for her. God bless Mia really did. She deserved her flowers. I can't wait to see Maxine now. I can't, but she deserved her flowers for real. Last time I did an interview, I said I was gonna do it, and I did. The cinematography, they really, Ty really worked his butt off to do back to back to back films after X and was already working on the last two films. He knew what he was doing. A24 again. Between them and Bloomhouse, they're competing against each other. They're saying, nah, I'm not gonna friggin' lie. Y'all were good. Let me pop up these three sequels. That's what they did. A24 did it. They had another blockbuster hit on their hands when they had X and when they had Pearl. Pearl pretty much did. Now I can't wait to see Maxine. I can't wait to see Maxine. Cause I know if X, I mean, hey, Pearl and X, if they were fucking crazy, I can't wait to see what Maxine have in store. Because that was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, for real, for real. I mean, Mia pulled double. She pulled double duty for real. Homegirl sat there like, I'm gonna play this role like it's my last. I don't give a damn. I'ma play this. That's exactly what she did. She came in there and played that role and gave her speech. I wish I could link it down there. Somehow I don't know how to do a duels thing, but I can't. Yeah, because I'm still working on this goddamn camera. So please give me some credit. I mean, I would move it to show you, but that might be copyright, so I can't. But Pearl, dang it, best horror film of the season. Pete, I mean, come on, you can't go right here and say that girl didn't do her thing, cause you know Pearl did her thing. That film was good. Yes, it was a crazy film. Yes, we all know that it was a crazier than I thought. But come on now, Ty West did his thing. Ty West did his thing. I don't care what anybody says. It I can see why it got that ovation for real. I mean that film is off the hook. That film is off the hook. I can't if this film is anything like we thought, I cannot wait to see Maxie because I already know that this dude he's going. He going places. Oh, I know he going places. I know like a backhand, I know that film. That film was great. That was the best film of the season for real. Best film to start the Halloween season. Best. Sat there approved and absolutely pleased about the whole matter. I loved every minute of it. Best film I've seen in a long time, for real. Now I can't wait to see Hellraiser because I've heard a lot of people were like, Hellraiser's okay. It's okay. It's not that big for you. It's okay. Look, I'm trying to get really start with my computers. I'm trying to set up everything so I can see like Hellraiser. But Pearl, get me her friends, and better yet, give Ty West his tens, cause that give him his tens, tens across the board, tens across the board. That's what it is. Give Mia her flowers, cause that was just she had the X factor. She had it. You can't tell me enough. What enough. That's all it is. I just gave you the Tati Westbrook. Enough. Enough. That right there, for real. I mean, for real. That that was the best, for real. That now I'm gonna watch X again. Now I'm gonna watch X again. And I can't wait to see. I'm watching it again, for real. But yeah. So those are my two movie reviews. Well, we got it. It's cute. And the other one, best film of all time, for real. Trying to stretch my back out. Don't want to hundred. But for real, best film I've seen in a long time, for real. Okay. Now, the ball is in Grindhouse Court because A24, they just been popping up hits. I mean, I saw Nope, Jordan Peele film. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Jordan Peele added again. I know it was a late review, but girl gotta save up money for her coins for me to do these films. So, but it was alright. It was cool. She did her thing, but I mean, A24 is just nipping at Blue House heels. It's pretty much with these films. I mean, for real. So it's a competition between the two brands because so far these two brands they've been popping out films that are entertaining. So I can't wait to see what they go from here. So there's that. So Nope was okay. Blondie, it was good, but it was not great. Pearl, best fucking film of the season for real. Best freaking film of the season. But is there other films that I can't wait to see? Probably Hellraiser. Probably Grim Cuddy. Hellraiser, I really want to see because I want to get my hands on that one because I technically feel like that one seems to be a little bit like an itch for me because technically it's like okay, okay, I think it's about pretty good. I think it's good. So those are the two films that I'm itching to see. However, the film that I cannot wait to see that is coming out on freaking apps is Halloween Ends, ladies and gentlemen. In about a couple weeks, Laurie Strode would versus Michael Myers for the final time. Depends on how good it is, but I will be doing a live reaction to that film shortly, as soon as I probably would. I probably would have friends to probably do this with me, but I don't know. Sure, maybe I don't know. But I will be reviewing that. This is really highly participated. This right here is the type of film that you sit there and you say, well, what do you have to offer us? This is the type of film that every horror movie fan wants to see. This is like Mike Tyson versus Vladimir Holyfield. This is like Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. This is pretty much what like it was. This is pretty much what this match. This is a boxing match right here. This is like what the Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. This is what it was. This is highly anticipated for a lot of horror movie fans. Cause we all want to know who will walk out of this one alive for real. So that being said, I can't wait to see how it ends. I can't wait to see how this goes. And I can't wait to see how these two will fight. Because I know my money's on Laurie Strode. Because the girl go out swinging along with Michael Myers. Okay, fine. But it might actually be the end. Pretty much like they did with Friday 13th. Or, Nightmare on Elm Street. This one right here, we gonna wait to see. Cause I know a lot of people are gonna be downloading Peacock just to see that. I know for sure. I'm one of them. Okay, I have made sure that everything is settled. So that being said, we'll see. Time will tell. But we still got Halloween to go. We still got Halloween to go, and we still are chucking along. So we got things to do. We got things, and we can't wait. So that's one thing. Now, do I feel like Halloween season is different than last season's? Yeah. A lot of indie horror films, international horror films, like I'm already starting to see the sadness. That feels that feels insane. I can see why. It's crazy. But I haven't seen a couple of good Japanese horror films about to be popping out soon. So I am keeping my eye open on Netflix and Shudder. So they're the ones that I'm gonna have to look for because so far, I mean, yearly apps. These apps are killing me. I have to save so much money for these apps, and I gotta do Christmas shopping. I mean, it's a short list, but god damn. But I mean, otherwise than that, those are the films that I have my eyes on. But I do know a lot of people got their eyes on Halloween ends. So I can't wait to see how that's gonna work. I can't wait to see how it might end. Who knows? All I know is that I can't wait. Also, the Brule brothers are doing their Attack of the Titans, which is pretty much like RuPaul Drag Race All Stars, but for horror monsters. So that might get reviewed. Pens. I don't know how to do reality shows that much, but since it's the Halloween season, I can't wait to see. But Onyx Black, uh, everybody else is back. Craven is back. I forgot who else was back. I had to watch it again because I was too busy being startled by freaking Blonde. Blonde was a horror film enough. My God. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna have to watch the first season of Dracula just so that way I can see who. But Melissa B. Fierce is back as well, so she's coming back as well. So she got picked. Um, she was my favorite. She slayed that whole season. So I can't wait to see her. The other ones than that, I saw the trailer, and I'm probably gonna have to write down the names again for the next video. And so, just so that way I can figure out who is going to be coming back and who I think is going to win. So, that being said, I am just really going to try to order myself some Taco Bell at McDonald's. Blonde it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster of a ride. I could see why a lot of women are saying, really, again, like that kind of thing, But that's too much. That was too much. Too much. Too much. But otherwise, that's my movie review. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be doing some reviews once I update everything around the house. I will try to do a live reaction to Halloween, like a live review. But follow me. Click that subscribe button down there and hit that ring button so you can get that notification. Because, if I ain't gonna see you, there ain't no video. Then don't get mad at me and say, I tried to find it. It's not there. Nope, 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 nope. Hit that subscribe button and that bell so you can get notified. So that way you won't be lost or anything. So until then, this is Mario, your popper, signing out. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys have a good time. Bye.